This conversation about North and South is coming from the emptiness of our politics. The politicians have nothing to offer. If they have, let them put the ideas on the table. I'm going to go for a president wherever he comes from. Once he's a Nigerian, he has the ideas to fix this country. In this 21st century, we're still talking about North and South. In any case, we have tried Northern presidents, we have tried Southern presidents. What have they done? I have not seen anything. I mean, Buhari's regime was a disaster. So, and I have said so severally, many people have said so. So why should we be stuck about Akpabio? Akpabio, for goodness sake. What does he represent? Tell me, what ideas can you associate with Akpabio? What contribution has he made to the development of this country? Look at the padding in the budget. There are over 11,000, padded budget, about how many trillion? I mean, this bunch of thieves, for goodness sake, stop talking about them. Talk about ideas. How can we fix this country? Look at the population growing. Look at the lack of jobs. Look at the insecurity. Look at the inflation. Look at the bills that are mounting. How can we survive in the 21st century? We're in a competitive environment.
Okay, Dr. Bugaje.
Tell these politicians that talk about North and South, bring your ideas.
Dr. Bugaje.
Okay. No be small thing, no. But on a very serious note, what can Akpabio be remembered from? And I just love the way Dr. Usman Bugaje just went all, and he's one Nigerian that is so fearless. As in, when you talk about older Nigerians, the one you can look and respect, that can speak truth to power, that are not afraid of anything. They are not looking for food. They don't have longer throat. They are not any government in power. He's one of them. Buhari's government, he didn't spare Buhari's government at all. And like he rightly said, all this thing about southwest, north, south, are we not tired? Politicians, when they are padding budget, they are doing anything, they do not think about north and south. They eat this money anyhow. This currently they are doing street lights at the cost of 200 and something million per one street light, and they're doing numerous street lights all over the country. They've gotten away with it. Citizens are not. Meanwhile, Nigerians are there begging on social media for help to eat, to pay medical fee, to do this, to do that. Their monies are being used anyhow by these politicians. They are not doing anything. This whole street light they are doing, they are all sharing it, whether they are from the north, whether they are from the south, whether they are Muslims, whether they are Christians, whether they don't even believe in God. They are all sharing this money. Whether they are men, they are women, they are all sharing this money. They are all doing what they are doing. And yet we see that we are talking about north-south all the time. And they're coming back to what he said, really about Akpabio is the fact that what has Akpabio really done? Can you beat your chest and say Akpabio's tenure as Senate, president of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? This is what Akpabio should say is known to have done, other than padding of budget. You understand? I don't know anything that Akpabio has done. My bad. There's also sexual harassment. Yes, sexual harassment of women. You understand? Harassing his fellow senator, using the machineries of the state to go after her. I'm talking about Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, using the machinery of the state to go after her, trying to shut her down. That is there. Before he became Senate president, of course, there's also harassment when he was a Niger Delta minister, the kind of harassment that he has done, going after sexually harassing the MD of NDDC, and she also who talked about the fact that she slapped the freaking daylights out of him when he tried all of that with him. So those are the things that Akpabio will be remembered for. But do you have any positive thing that you can say that Akpabio has done that he can be remembered for? And so that's just it. That's just the, should I call it the uselessness of, being in power and being an absolute failure and just be, a slave to the executive? Because Akpabio, and this is the problem we have, by allowing people who have been in the executive role, especially they finish their tenure as governor and they come on to National Assembly, to the Senate, because what they want to do is to continue to perpetuate that power of the executive. They don't realize that the legislative arm is supposed to checkmate the executive for the people. It's supposed to speak for the people. And even when Nigerians are speaking, they don't, most Nigerians, most citizens do not also understand that the legislative arm of government is supposed to be the advocate in government. It's supposed to be your activist in government. It is not activists you should be taking your problem to. Your senators, your House of Rep members, your councillors, your state houses of assembly members are supposed to be your activists that are in government. They are the people you sent in there to advocate for you, to make sure that you are not shortchanged, to make sure that everything is being done right. And so what we end up having in the Senate is that we're having a lot of former governors who are coming to the Senate and looking at the Senate as their retirement, houses and clubs. And so for them, they're still executive, they think of protection of executive, and they continue the whole thing of just using our monies the way that they want to in the executive. And that's all we've seen with, Akpabio. Akpabio has nothing that he has really offered to anyone. And for me, please, I would love you to show me the things that he has done really that has shown this is what is. Please don't tell me about some laws that have been passed, because the very mundane business of the Senate and the House of Representatives combined the National Assembly is to pass laws. It's just like when people come and they are hailing some exec that they paid salary. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to build roads. You're supposed to do development. But hey, let's even see those things, being done well. Laws that are passed for the people and not for the executive. If you look at all those things, you really can't see them. And I just love the way Dr. Usman Bugaje just called it a spade, and a spade is a spade. Even though they were trying to interrupt him at the end, sometimes just allow somebody flow when they are carrying the matter. Allow them flow. It's so annoying, it's so disrespectful to Nigerians that up till now we are still focused on north-south religion, Islam, Christianity, Muslim, Christian, this, that, when we are all facing the same suffering. We are all facing the same poverty. We are all facing the same lack of electricity. We are all facing the same inflation. We are all facing the same lack of good public education. We are all facing the same lack of roads, lack of water. We are all facing the high unemployment rate around. We are all facing the same insecurity. We are all facing the reduced quality of life. I could go on and on and on to tell you about the problems that Nigerians are facing. And so when Nigerians are talking about our diversity is a beautiful thing. But what I want us to do is to focus on the things that unify us, the problems that unify us. And then when we are done solving those problems, we can then look at each other and say, even I say I'm from the south, you are from the north, or you are from the south, I'm from the north, or whatever it is that we want to say. But as of this time, we do not have the luxury of be talking about all of this when we have so many problems affecting us. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.